The Purple Baby. During a Reddit AMA in 2015, Sean commented on how the Isolate and Medicate cover could be about how we negatively influence our children. Before we look at the artwork itself, let's go back to the cover notes of Holding On to Strings Better Left to Fray. We see a reference to a very similar creature, with the caption, Isolate and Medicate. The artwork is followed by another creature, this time with the caption, Modern Parenting. The Isolate and Medicate cover features a purple baby being held by an odd-looking creature. Could this baby, with its unnatural purple hue, symbolize a child deprived of a natural, nurturing upbringing? Instead of being held by a human, the baby is being held by an unsettling dandelion-like creature. This could represent how, rather than proper guidance, children are often raised by artificial influences, such as media and social expectations. To the left is a metal pipe, or possibly a railing seen in showers known as grab bars. If we see this as a metal pipe, it could symbolize rigid systems of control. If we see this as a shower grab bar, it could suggest ideas of struggle, instability, and vulnerability. Hanging on this pipe is a coat hanger, with pills suspended in a way that suggests they are just out of reach. This could symbolize how we are conditioned to believe that external fixes will solve our problems. But, much like the empty hanger, which should hold something meaningful such as clothing, a symbol of warmth and identity, the solutions we are given are often hollow, unable to dress the wounds they claim to heal. Looming in the background is the faint shadow of a gun. This gun could represent that the systems we grow up in wield silent, looming control over us. Judas Mind. Let's take a closer look at some hidden meanings in the song Judas Mind. The promotional artwork for Judas Mind featured a figure being shot with arrows. 10 to be precise. Think of the tarot card known as the Ten of Swords. It is believed that the Ten of Swords symbolizes betrayal, crisis, and in some cases martyrs, all of which are key themes found in the song's lyrics. The music video for Judas Mind portrays a cabin amidst a barren wasteland. Could this be symbolic of Sean retreating from a world of turmoil and chaos? Later in the video, we see flashing lights coming from inside the cabin. This could represent an inner turmoil of sorts, whether it be within a person or even society. Finally, we repeatedly see Sean rubbing his hands. More specifically, his left hand is rubbing his right hand. In some cultures, the left hand is linked to the subconscious, while the right hand represents conscious decisions. The right hand, being anxiously manipulated by the left hand, could indicate a loss of control or some sort of struggle. When we look at it from this perspective, the rubbing of hands could imply someone who is unsettled by something they've done or failed to do. We see this theme not only in Judas Mind, but all the songs from the surface seem so far. The White Splatter. In the past, Sean has expressed his disdain for compilation albums, claiming them to be embarrassing. It explains why the 2013 compilation album depicted a defecating dog. The very best of Seether was released in 2019 and featured some of the band's top hits. The cover art is unusual. Some fans have suggested the image resembles rabbit ears or the horns of a goat. What is it exactly? For our first clue, let's take a look at the vinyl release. It comes in a peculiar shade of brown, one that brings to mind less than pleasant comparisons. Keep this in mind when taking a look at the front cover. A suspicious white splatter, evocative of a certain bodily fluid. Could this be the band's way of protesting yet another greatest hits album? Full circle. We all have our own interpretations of Seether's music. Let's take a look at one possible interpretation of the album Parabellum and the idea of coming full circle. The album starts off with anger and brings up ideas such as betrayal and being owned. The songs following build on this idea. Fast forward to the song Beg. The lyrics go, "I think you're gonna be some easy prey." The narrator then demands that someone or something beg. Pride Before the Fall also talks about prey, but this time the roles are reversed. He seems to think the prey is me. What exactly happened in between the songs for this dynamic to shift? Could actions, possibly out of anger, turn the hunter into the hunted? We make our way to the last 4 songs of this story, although this time it is the narrator who begs. Please deliver me. Please forgive me. Please come back to me. Please leave me be. The song Cross the Line ends with the lyrics, "I should have known I crossed the line. And now I hate how my mind is perceived.